My name is Rebecca Lowe and I am the mobiles manager here at Beacon Plus. Um, when I was approaching finishing the end of college, I knew I didn't want to go to university. I finished college with good grades. I could have gone to university, but I wanted to look at alternative options. And in particular, what appealed about the apprenticeship was the fact that I could get further qualifications and earn at the same time, which was what my two older sisters had done as well, similar paths, and that had a real appeal to me. Not getting the substantial loans that you get from going to university, but still getting a further qualification to hopefully advance my career. Oh, fantastic. It has been a real opportunity, to be honest. I have, in the first 2 years, because I did the business administration apprenticeship level 2 and level 3, which is obviously 2 years overall. I travelled the world, so I went to New Zealand, and obviously because I've done an apprenticeship, it's given me the flexibility to do that because I've been able to earn to do that. And it's been absolutely fantastic. It's put me in a position now, within a few years from finishing that, to be in a position to potentially buy a house, which is my next big purchase that's on the agenda. It gives you an awful lot more flexibility, a lot more than I think people really appreciate when they are at the point of finishing college. Extremely nervous, and I think everybody would say the same on that front. It was very nerve-wracking, but it was extremely welcoming here. Beacon Plus as a company have had a lot of apprentices, the majority of which have stayed on, such as myself, into more senior roles. They were extremely welcoming. I've made some fantastic friends here. It was very nerve-wracking on that first day, but everyone was extremely accommodating and really understanding to your position. Total people have been fantastic. They come in for, well, when I was doing mine, they were coming in for really regular meetings, extremely supportive. If you ever have any questions, always easy to get hold of, email, call. Extremely supportive is what I'd say on that front. And as well, now that I'm in a more senior role and I have apprentices that I also support myself and beneath me, from an employer's perspective, again, extremely helpful if we've got any questions, and they keep us fully up to date with the progress of our learners as well. Beacon's been fantastic. It really has opened an awful lot of doors to me. The work has been extremely varied as well, keeps it very interesting. There's lots of different sections in the company that I've been fortunate enough to work in. It's been great. It's a really nice, young, vibrant workforce. And as I say, it's opened a lot of opportunities to do a lot of very interesting things. I would say my biggest highlight has definitely been becoming a manager. From when I started to becoming a manager of the mobile sections here at Beacon Plus, it was 3 years. And there are other examples in the business of people progressing at a similar rate. It has that really fantastic feeling of accomplishment in what is a really quite short space of time. In the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of my career, I've been given that opportunity as well here to progress that quickly. It's a fantastic accomplishment. I remember when I got that promotion, it just felt absolutely fantastic. And obviously, doing the apprenticeship has aided me in getting there, and the support from the company has likewise been absolutely fantastic in helping me achieve my goal. Personally, it has given me the freedom, as I say, to go and do things like, because you're earning and learning at the same time. I've One of my big passions is travelling. It's given me the ability to go and travel. It's helped me get further down the line financially than I would necessarily have done if I'd been to university. Obviously, university fees are so expensive now. It does put you on the back foot in terms of looking at buying a house, buying a car. It's been fantastic in that respect. It's also because you do a lot of the learning on the job. You haven't got to take it home with you the same. It frees up your free time outside of work, so you get more time to socialise. That's fantastic. And as I say, professionally, it has given me a real foothold to get myself into a management position very early on in my career, which has been fantastic. And obviously, I've been in that position now almost 18 months. I've also expanded my role since then here into managerial and supervisory roles in other departments. It's been absolutely fantastic, and definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made. My 5-year plan moving forward is that I will continue to progress through the company here at Beacon Plus. There are further senior roles that I could be looking at. It's an interesting question, that, because it's a similar question to what you get in an interview, when you're looking to apply for a job. And I was asked that question in my interview here at Beacon Plus, and they say, what's your 5-year plan? And I said in my 5-year plan, I would like to be looking in 5 years at a potential managerial role. I actually achieved that in 3. And obviously now you have to sort of reassess a little bit and sort of say, 5 years' time, where you're going to be. And as I say, there's lots of other more advanced roles I could be doing here. As I say, I've started to expand out into other sections. Makes me a more valuable member of the team. It gives me more opportunities to be going outside of work to conferences, for example. I'm really quite interested in moving into the sales aspect of what we do here, just for the variety of different work that would entail. So yeah, keep moving up. Brilliant. I mean, personally, I'm a big advocate for the apprenticeship scheme. It's been really helpful to me. As I said, a lot of different individuals here who are doing the apprenticeship or have done it, and likewise I've seen their career develop very quickly as a result of that. And I'm really passionate about it because I view it as a real alternative to university. And I think there is a somewhat of a stigmatism behind apprenticeships, so they are not as worthwhile or as valuable as a degree or as going to university. But I really just don't think that's the case. And because of that, I am really supportive of the apprenticeship scheme that we have here, because I know from first-hand experience how invaluable that experience has been to me. And we've got some really, really great members of staff here that are on the apprenticeship scheme at the moment, and they, I think, would all agree that it has been a very good decision for them.